Hello. I want to discuss a little bit of political, political ethical thing, because I think if you want to think about the United States of America, this country, it's debatable, but I think it's pretty much true that this country is the most powerful, most strong, most resourceful, the strongest country in the whole world. There's a lot of there's forces that will penetrate us, that will tend to hurt us, and we can't do anything about it. But compared to other countries, I mean, there's probably a couple European countries that are up there with us, maybe, I don't know, but we are the strongest country in the world. We have this top spot as strongest country in the world, and it's kind of maybe a little bit debatable if we do or not, but I think we do. Comparing to every other country, we do. Without all the other countries, we probably wouldn't be very good, but now we are. I mean, I think we are over the years since 1776, we have become this country. With the whole Libya war, I want to discuss the ethical and moral obligations and moral duties that the country in this top spot of the whole entire planet has. Or is there any? Is there any of these obligations and duties that that we have as a nation, since we are so powerful, and I think that over the years and the wars that we've been in, we've felt that there are humanitarian issues that we need to do, that we need to recognize. We need to nation build. We need to recognize innocent citizens who live in other countries. In a few cases, we haven't done nation building. After a certain war in Iraq, we did nation build. Which is why people. I mean, it was in a certain country too. I can't remember. Which is another huge reason why the Arabs are pissed at us, because you don't just bomb and leave. You have to nation build. And as the most powerful country in the world, I think that there are moral obligations and duties to other countries. Because in Libya, when Gaddafi was beginning to tread the line of bad things, trying to do bad things and stuff like that, and killing his people, Obama said that we went in there, in the air of Libya, not on the ground. We don't have ground troops in there, but we went in the air because of humanitarian issues. Now, that I think is bullshit, because I think we went over there for fucking oil. But the real issue is a secondary reason, even humanitarian issue, or if we weren't going there for oil, would we be morally obligated to go there because of the humanitarian issues, because of how people are dying because of Gaddafi? To a degree, yes. To a degree, this country has moral obligations. And once this country falls from this spot, which it will soon, with the debt we have and all this other shit, we're gonna fall from the top, I think, and someone else will have these moral obligations. And other countries do have moral obligations because they are stronger than up there with us. But just like after Operation Iraqi Freedom, we've been nation building. We've been implementing a democratic government, which is good. And I think if anyone ever bombs a country, there are heavy moral obligations to nation build. Nation building meaning restructuring, creating, bringing back the infrastructure that was previously there. Which is why we've been nation building in Iraq, which is necessary, because we bombed the shit out of them in Operation Iraqi Freedom. But let's think about this. Let's think about this in the idea of a somewhat isolated, a somewhat isolated United States who does not commonly bomb countries, or hardly ever bombs countries. Let's say a place like, let's say Libya was happening, and we aren't, we haven't, or let's say Iraq happened, and we didn't bomb them. Do we have moral duties and obligations to go over there and help them out and make sure that that people aren't dying for no reason, that there are humanitarian issues that are being solved? I think as the strongest country in the world, there is moral duties there. There's obligations there. That means this country needs to do things in other countries. We can't be in isolation like we were in the 20s. It can't be like that. But that's just a thought, I think, because I think it's good. It's a good idea to think about whether we should, just isolate ourselves, or if we should, or because I think there are ethical and moral things there that prevent us from doing that now. But that's just a thought about the ethical and moral obligations of a top nation. And I think it's definitely true that there are some. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in Libya. Well, we would probably still be in Libya because we want oil, which is another ethical reason, another ethical thing. I don't think we need to getting oil anymore. I think it's wrong. I think it's pretty wrong. But have a great day.